So there's an army of volunteers that will be required to pull this event off. And you all have one of the most key and important roles. You are our artistic collaborators on this. You might not have known it when you signed up for this, but you all are artists. You are going to be the key link in the legacy as well, too, that goes beyond this thing. So we're asking you all not only to serve people at your table, but we're also asking you all to initiate the grace, initiate some table conversations with a few questions, and then to close it with this benediction, or we're just calling it a closing, and then ask people to make a pledge, to make some sort of intervention in the food system. So you all have this big role, and that's why we're doing this whole series of rehearsals for this thing. And overall, this is an intervention in the food system, and we hope to be able to demonstrate to our neighbors here in Frogtown and Summit University, who will be the majority, who will make up the majority of the 2,000 guests seated at the table. We hope to give folks a demonstration of what healthy eating is. But to get there, and it's real important and key, we're going to learn to move. And what we've done, and I say we, this couldn't happen without the infrastructure that Public Arts St. Paul, this nonprofit that's existed here in St. Paul for a while, that is focused on supporting artists in their work. Without that infrastructure, so when I say we, that's who I'm referring to.
Horizontally against the table. The second group stands on this side, vertically along the side. The third group on that side, 4th, 5th, and 6th. So what happens is, right at the beginning, everyone goes, picks up their tray, and stands. Group 1. Group 2, the other groups are just standing on the side. At the sound of the bell, actually is going to give a bell, this group starts to walk. So, why don't we learn that? Or let's do it piece by piece. So this is the first piece. Why don't you come up? So the whole reason why this walk, the first thing is to teach you what we call a half moon walk, is because we want to talk about stepping on the ground with care, the ground from which the food is coming. So, you know, the half moon, a half circle. So this is what you want to do. You want to shift your weight, let's say from your right foot to your left foot, and just create a half circle mark. Put your heel, ball, toe, shift away forward. Exactly. So this is your very careful, intentional walk. Oh, the standing rhythm is coming right out here.
There might have been some mixing. There must have been somebody in the
Yes, so you don't have to make your knees hard. Just make sure you are in parallel, which is, your hips, your knees, and your ankles are in line. And then all you have to do is soften and make it soft. And just touch the ground with care. Your feet touch the ground with care. Exactly. And you're carrying this. So just the way to hold it is to keep it, because it's going to be heavy, which we can. So elbows are in. Yeah. And then when you arrive at your table, you are just waiting there, and at the sound of the bell, you take your elbows out slightly, so you can lift this to place it on the table. Yeah, so that's the first thing, yeah? This place where you step back. And then this is the piece you will do. It's called, so we do it with a poem. I created the poem so it will be easy to remember. Gratitude. So this is your hand gesture. Gratitude goes around. Gratitude. Other hand comes up. For the dew on the ground, when you look at the dew that's fallen on the ground. And then it says, for seeds, for leaves, for the pages of your life. This is your hand gesture. You indicate the seeds. It goes like this. seeds, make a circle with your wrist. For leaves, you make another circle and they keep rising. And the pages of your life, another circle, and you see them glow. So it goes from your right hip, from beside your right hip, so circle here. It moves across your body, it moves across your body, and then moves out the other side. So, yeah, so it'll be like this. It'll be like this. One.
So you're going counterclockwise, kind of?
Yes, that's right. So, counterclockwise wrist circle, counterclockwise wrist circle, counterclockwise wrist circle, and out. One more time. Here, for seeds, for seeds, for leaves, for the pages of your life. Now there's one more complication. You turn with this. You go like this. For seeds, left foot, for leaves, for the pages of your life. So this turn goes like this. Left, right, left, and right. And you're back to your place. So let's put it together. For seeds, for leaves, for the pages of your life. Now you have to look at your hands, so with that intention, you have to demonstrate it. You demonstrate the seeds, you demonstrate the leaves, you demonstrate the pages of your lives, and how they are everywhere. Yeah? So then, once you've done that, you come center. Two hand gestures here. It goes from here to a fully bloomed flower. So you will do the possibility of nurture. So from your heart, the possibility goes out to the side. Other hand, this stays. The other hand comes out and goes open, like a fully blown blossom flowers. So I mean, you'll have space, right? You're not here. You're much Okay. So the possibility of nurture. So really like spread it out as if you were about to hug someone you love. Yeah? And then you go to the first gesture. So this hand, we're going to work on this hand in a minute. So really think you're stretching your fingers. This one is down, this one's a little less down, this one is up, this one is up. There you go. Now, see, what would it feel like if you had, that's beautiful, the energy at the tips of your fingers, you know? See how we sometimes lose energy at the tips of the fingers? So if you think about it, it's a metaphor. There, see? You totally have it, yeah. Energy at the tips of your fingers. I'm sorry, you might have to rewrite that story about the Scandinavian rhythm and all that.
I didn't say anything about finger gestures.
Okay. From being on that left side.
Yeah, exactly.
I get it. Okay. So think about it. It's sort of a metaphor, having the energy. It's like that's what's happening with the food system. You know, we don't think about what's the impact the shoulder has on the fingertips, the impact that someone, you know, is, I don't know, you know, somebody saying, oh, water is not a human right, is having on, you know, people who are buying water. So I want you to take the energy and make sure that the energy from your core goes all the way to the tips of your fingers. So really making that long. Yeah. Yeah. And then you say the flow, exactly. Yes! Remember energy at the tips of your fingers. I feel the moment you guys remember that, it turns into something else. Yes. Then you say the flow of life-giving force. You remember that first gesture that you did with this hand? That hand gesture is going to come back. It goes like this. The flow, it breaks, of life-giving force. And they come together above your head, facing each other, looking at each other. So, beginning from down here, break, break, curve the line, 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 and they face each other. Yeah, on top of your head. Flow of life-giving force. And then, say, abundance. You indicate all the stuff that's on the table in the gifts of the universe. So this is one hand gesture. There is one. So you're here, drop this. First finger. First to touch, drop the middle finger. There you go. So, abundance in the gifts from the universe. So give it from your heart. Yes. And then you say, You move your chair, and you sit down. So, thank you. So really, the whole that you remember. But also on the day off, I will be there, the dancers of my company will be there, and they will be one at each station. So they'll be there doing this along with you.
Can you just
Well, the thing is, you're going to be looking at your hat, so you won't be really. So you have to remember it. They'll be there. You can catch them out of the corner of your eye, but it's I'm sure you.
The field work. And actually what I have done as I've practiced this and worked it out is taken my shoes off and put my shoes on the tray just to give it some weight. Whereas right now, you can imagine this is going to be about like 3 pounds, 4 pounds heavier.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I promise these trays will not go. These are rehearsal trays, yeah.
Remember, you're going to come in just after we go. You remember to come in. And so you guys walk in. So this line turns around like this. Do you see what I'm saying? So you.
Okay.
Yeah,
She's
exactly.
a pivot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
So I stay.
So you pivot around here, Jim.
Yeah.
You have to come along over there next to me.
Yeah. So along, and then you find your place along this table.
You want me on this side then?
Yes. So we are the first. So we are beginning already.
So just so I understand, so group 1 is going to pivot into the table?
Group 1 will already be here.
Okay.
Group 1 will begin.
And then group 2 will pivot into the table?
Group 2 will
Then
pivot into
3 will pivot into
yes,
the table,
and
etc.
4.
Okay.
And so on. Okay. So you are back in your line. And we are right here. We are waiting. We picked it up. And we are ready for the bell to go. Molly, can you be the bell person?
Ding!
Okay. Right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot. When you get in your lines here, your group leader, you'll have to assign a group leader to yourselves, will give the breath to you.
Oh, that's right.
And then we start 1, 2. That exhale marks, and you make sure you connect with your group, and then you start walking. So I forgot that part.
So you walk on the exhale?
The exhale and. So if I do
That's the downbeat.
and. So after the exhale. So inhale. And. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we are here. And you've gone.
Oh. Pivot.
Pivot.
Turn.
Exhale and.
Oh.
So that there's time for people to catch the exhale.
And.
Yes. Now you guys are going to go that way,
Okay.
towards that side of the table. Group 3 going. Yes. And. Yes. And you are coming on this side of the table. Group 4 going. And, yeah, so that side. Yeah. And yes. So once we are all on the table, take the time, get to the table. So we just have to make sure we wait here. Molly, bell please.
Ding!
Lift your elbows, lift the plates, circle, and face down. And step away. And very good practice. Here's where we will all, so we'll all be standing in this line and people will be turning around and we will just go. There's one more bell that goes, right?
Another ding. There are 3 dings altogether.
Yep.
Yeah. Ding.
Ding.
Everyone
Yep.
goes.
Ding!
Gratitude. for the dew on the ground, for seeds, for leaves, for the pages of your life. The possibility of nurture, full-blown flowers, energy of just 3 fingers. The flow, look down and come up, of life-giving pools. Abundance, indicate all the food, and the gifts from the earth. Put your chair, sit down. And you're ready. Okay.
Bravo, everybody.
Remember the parallel structure. Your heels, knees, and hips are in alignment. Elbows here helps you anchor. Elbows out will help you lift and move. But that's only at the end. So at the beginning you're here. And your thumbs are by the side of the tray. The rest of the fingers are down. Okay. Let's start. So that we get into each other's rhythm, starting with the right foot.
Should we do the side first?
Yes. Inhale, breath. Not side.
I'm sorry.
Because an exhale lengthens your spine, right? Makes you long. So. Seven, 8, 9, 10. Nice. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23. So about a little over to around 20 and above, yeah?
Could you remind us to breathe when we're doing this?
Yes, thank you. So actually what is happening is you guys are worried about balance. I can see that, right? The shift of weight is difficult. It's a simple act of walking. But the more you sort of articulate your feet, the more it helps you flex that heel. Like, let the toes, the ball of the feet go down there, let the toes go down, feel the earth. And then really seeing how all of them is there. The other thing is to remember not to strike the earth. Don't strike the earth. Really be soft to the ground on which you step. Yeah. And your knees are soft, your ankles are soft.
I wonder what doing all weekend.
No wonder on the sides. And the rest of the fingers are at the bottom. So don't let it fall. Let's keep it even. That's what's going to help you keep it even. These two are horizontal, parallel to the floor, horizontal and long. But spreading out your fingers so is going to help you balance the weight of it, really, and keeping it here, yeah? Okay, can we place our trays down and do one thing for a minute? Take our arms here. Exhale, stand nice and long. And let's just float your arms up. They're long, your shoulders do not need to come up in order for the arms to go long. Yeah? So now see if you can really lengthen the arms instead of keeping them curved, but pushing your shoulders down at the same time. Energy at the tips of your fingers, energy at the heels. You don't need to push your ribs out. You can keep yourself completely centered. Yes. And float those arms down. So the arms have a lot, they can cut through the air, and they can go all the way behind you. They can reach, right? It's just that we learn patterns of movement that are inefficient, so we carry tension here. So I'm seeing this happening, and you really don't need to do that. So what would be great is if you guys could do a little bit of homework and just do this full rotation. Your shoulders can rotate fully down and up and back and forward. And yeah, really see how this is not necessary at all. Push them down, drop them. It's going to be great. Okay. So remember that when you lift your trays, the shoulders will just stay down, supporting you, supporting the weight of the food you have. Okay. Shall we do this one? Mm-hmm. This one. Which means swan. So think of the beautiful, long head of the swan right here. So elbows are always up, shoulders are always down. So you take the hand and you make a circle from your navel, out, and center. So this is gratitude. Yeah? So bigger circle from your navel, go out, yes, and come back center. This is gratitude. Same gesture. Looks up at the sky for the dew on the ground. You let it just fall. So take the dewdrop here, people, look at it and drop it and let it see it fall. Yeah? So one more time. Gratitude for the dew on the ground. So this hand has to be long by now.
Just be done.
Yeah.
Okay.
So one more time. So everyone's standing parallel. So remember, you just place it down here. Legs are parallel. We're going to go around again. Gratitude. Drop this arm down. For the dew, look down on the ground. This hand comes down. This hand comes up to the side of your right hip, right? It's going to be this. It's not about pointing like that. It's a very soft gesture, indicating, right? It's about indication. So you will turn with your left foot for the seeds, indicate the seeds. Right foot for the leaves. Left foot for the pages. And right foot bring it center of your lives. So across your head. This is a prime place where shoulders can come up or let it come up. It's just your arm reaching across your body. This whole cycle of life, seeds growing to leaves, becoming our lives, right? So just feel that length. So from the top again. So gratitude for the dew on the ground. Look at your hand. For seeds, for leaves, for the pages of your lives. Really, so how, so this thing about energy, when you look at something, energy flows there, right? So when you look at your hands, attention is flowing there. So really look at what's happening. Yeah? One more time. Let's go from the top. Gratitude. Oh, sorry, outside. Gratitude for the dew on the ground. For seeds, for leaves, for the pages of your life. Both hands come down. You look to the ground. For the flow of life-giving force. So you're really seeing something grow from the ground, yes, people? So make it round. Seitu, remember to lengthen the fingers. Yes, energy in the tips of your fingers. The flow of life-giving force. It takes you time to complete, and it's fine. You've seen something grow all the way from the ground up there. And then you reach there. The abundance from the gift, abundance in the gifts from the universe. Yeah, just from your heart. So it goes from the ground through your heart to the table. Yeah. And here you have to drop your wrist. So your elbow is bent, and I would do this. So exactly, and then flex this wrist. There you go. So exactly. So can you flex this wrist down? Yeah, exactly. So you indicate your gift. It comes from the ground as much from the heart. And
opening.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, so you see the palm. You know how when we show our hands, we show what we have to give. So really just show your hand. What you have to give is that, touch your hand. Yes. And knees not strong, but soft, so you're constantly moving softly. So, and you are supported in this energy lock, So one of the things we do is really think about inhale, exhale, and connect. It's as if the energy moves in from both sides of your, from your navel and your spine and connects in the middle of the body, in the middle of the body. So when you lift, you're actually never opening any of this up. You're keeping this connected. And you know how your ribs have these, so there are these ribs that are connected to the sternum, and then there are these ribs that are floating. Majority of back pain and back injuries happen because we actually open up the rib cage, and then this is, all the organs are unprotected. the floating ribs are still supposed to be connected. So I want you to really think about this rib cage that protects your organs, and I want you to think about right underneath it, that connection from your navel to your spine right here. So, you know, when we do this, you're actually connecting your navel to your spine, and you're reconnecting your spine to your navel. When we do this one, you know, so don't let your shoulders go up. That's why I say, you know, keeping your length of your spine entirely here, and keeping the length of your spine entirely connected. So don't do where everything is out. Really see the difference between keeping everything connected right here. That would be really helpful for you to keep remembering, you know, and that's why I think the elbows by the sides. So even when you're carrying something heavy, it doesn't become outside of your body, which leads. So can you begin with just, you know, staying parallel, finding the relationship between the ankles, knees, and hips, taking a remembrance to connect your navel to your spine, connect your rib cage so it's connected back in, lift your shoulders up and place them down very deliberately. You're going to take a circle of the head, go to the right, you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, opening the throat here, 2, 2, 3, 4, and 3, 2, 3, 4. Go to the other side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, and 3, 2, 3, 4. You're going to give your neck a gentle tug, just push it down, push it to the side, another side, and then just lift your chest to the ceiling. Remember, this part of your body stays rooted to the ground. You're simply reaching up, just with the upper part of your back. Yes, just opening just the torso, the sternum, and center. Then you will do shoulder rolls. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Forward. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Now, you've connected all of this. You can push this forward just a little bit, remembering to keep your navel to spine connection. Really see if you can push the navel to the back wall of the spine without lifting your shoulders. So 1, soft knees. 2, yes, 3, 4, and then release and pull it back outside. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to take you're going to lift these forward. 1, circling out. 2, just your wrists. 3, and 4. You'll circle back in. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. You're going to take the shoulder. You're going to take your shoulders. So this arm is going to go out. You're going to go make 1 circle. Keep the arm long. So it just moves across your body. And 4. And you're going to bring it in. 1 this way. 2, 3, and 4. So your shoulder joint is capable of a lot of rotation this way and the other way. We'll see that. Let's see this with this arm. 1. You're warming up your shoulders. 2, 3, 4. Bringing it in. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Remember there's energy in the tips of your fingers. Now, this arm will go up. It's going to go down and reach back. And forward, up, back, up. Forward, down, back, up. Forward, down, back, up. Going back. Back, down, forward, up. Back, down, forward, up. 3, and 4. Other arm. Forward, down, back, up, forward, down, back, up, forward, down, back up, and forward, down, back, up. Reversing, back, down, forward, up, back, down, forward, up, back, down, forward, up, back, down, forward, up. You take a minute to take these arms and do figures of 8 right in front of you. So the top of the 8 and the bottom of the 8. Top of the 8 and bottom of the 8. Top of the 8 and bottom of the 8. You're going to give yourself a nice big hug. Fine. Keep your elbows lifted. Yeah. And then you're going to release them, shake it out. You're going to just take a little bit down, soft. Keep your legs parallel. Say, don't turn one leg out. Yeah, both are parallel. Yeah. And then you're going to go heel, toe, heel, flat. Heel, toe, heel, flat. Warming up your ankles. Heel, flat. Heel, toe, heel, flat. Heel, toe, heel, flat. And heel, toe, heel, flat. Heel, ball of the foot actually. Heel, flat. Heel, ball of the foot. Heel, flat. Heel, ball of the foot. Heel, flat. Heel, ball of the foot. Heel, flat. Now you're going to turn your legs out a little bit. Join the feet. You can do the same kind of bounce. Take a little bit of a bounce. Connected with your breath. Yeah, just warming up the hips, warming up the knees and the ankles. And you're going to stand up. Shifting your weight to your right foot. Same thing. Heel, ball, heel, flat. Heel, ball, heel, flat. Heel, ball, heel, flat. Heel, ball, heel, flat. And heel, ball, heel, flat. Heel, ball, and heel, flat. Heel, ball, and heel. Bring it in from the flat. Heel, ball, heel, flat. Heel, ball, heel, flat. Yes, heel, ball, heel, flat. Heel, ball, heel, flat. And heel, ball, heel, flat. Now side, heel, ball, heel, flat. Is that good warmth for your ankles?
Yeah.
So let's make that the warm up that we shall do every single time. On the day off, you're going to do your own warm up. Remember.